Hello everyone. Welcome to this little video here. So I've had a couple of questions of what I would do for a second video series, because we do have the Grim Dawn series that's going to be starting Tuesday. Today is Saturday. So I released that channel update video and people are wondering if I was going to do another series or not and what it would be. I said in that video I was thinking about it. There's a couple of things I could do. I was thinking about continuing on with the Planet Crafter Season 2, but you know, I don't know if I want to continue that or not. I'm having fun with it, but I was actually planning on using that as a stream video after I finished the last run of Civilization 7 that I did. So yeah, that didn't work out so well. I can't do any streams for a good 2-3 months. So I need to do something I record. I don't know if I want to do Planet Crafter again as a video series instead of live streaming it. So this is another thing that I was thinking about doing. This is a Wabbajack mod list. So you go to the wabbajack.org. I'm going to have all links in the description of this video. And you click download and you download an installer and it installs the Wabbajack onto your system, launch it. And what you're looking for is this. This is Smorgasbord, the modular mod list for 7 Days to Die by FNS. That's FlufferNutterSandwhich. Let's see. It's yeah, FlufferNutterSandwich is their name. And this is like a pack, a collect. If you play Steam Workshop, it's a collection. Use 7 Days to Nexus mods. It's a collection as well. If you played like Minecraft, it's like a Feed the Beast pack basically. It's a kitchen, kind of like a kitchen sink mod pack a little bit. And you go through Wabbajack, you download Wabbajack, you install Wabbajack, and then in the Wabbajack program, if you look, there'll be a thing to find the deal for it. So this is kind of what it looks like when you're looking in, you're browsing the mod list in the Wabbajack itself. There will be a button called Games. Make sure to tick Show Unofficial List. Sometimes lists come and go from the picks and stuff like that. They're still there. It's just they're now an unofficial list. And you make sure that if you don't see it in the game section, if you don't see 7 Days to Die, this is the only one. Smorgasbord is the only one for 7 Days to Die as the making of this video. If you don't see the 7 Days to Die listed under game, go to show unofficial list, then go put a check mark in that box, then go back to game. There should be a lot more games, and one of them should be 7 Days to Die, and in there should be the Smorgasbord mod pack. You just you get that, you install it. It is pretty big. It is a good size pack download of probably around, I don't know, I don't know, maybe I think it's between 40 and 60 gigabytes. It's pretty big. If you need to, like I said, all links will be in the description. This is the README for everything. They give you links to how to download it and all that stuff, Wabbajack, all that stuff. That is often here. Like I said, there's also the Nexus page as well, if you're more comfortable going through Nexus. But really, you need to read, you need to watch this video. This is by a person named Dropped Ice Cream. They do a lot of stuff through Wabbajack for Skyrim, but everything that he says in the introduction and guide should apply to any game, really, and stuff like that. So, but really, you need to, if you need to get instructions, go to the GitHub here and go to the README. Like I said, links in the description of this video. All right. 1 second while I flip this over real quick. There we go. So this is Mod Organizer. All Wabbajack things are done through Mod Organizer 2's deal. This is what it looks like. You play a Skyrim mod pack from Wabbajack, it's going to look exactly like this, most likely. There will probably be like a ton more mods from 232 up to probably around, I don't know, 600-700, maybe up to 1,000. So yeah, there'll be a ton more mods for a Skyrim deal, but this is what it looks like for the 7 Days to Die pack. Now, you can't just go onto Wabbajack and find that you can't just go and download Mod Organizer 2 and try and download this pack separately from Wabbajack. It doesn't work like that. Mod Organizer 2 does not have built-in inbuilt compatibility with 7 Days to Die. Somebody had to go, FNS, and add the ability to use Mod Organizer 2 with 7 Days to Die. That's why you have to go through Wabbajack and stuff like that. So this is the mod list of this game. There's over 232, probably around, I don't know, I want to say 250 probably in total if everything is on. You can't turn everything on. Some of it is optional things that you can't have on the same time as you have other things on. There's incompatibilities between the mods. They are organized in sections. Like this is a separator right here. It says the framework mods. These are the main core mods of the deal. You really don't want to turn any of these off unless you've been instructed to by FlufferNutterSandwhich through Discord. They are on the Guppies modding Discord. There is a section for the Smorgasbord pack there. At the time of my recording of this video, none of the links on the GitHub page work to go to Guppies Discord. You're going to have to go and find that on the 7 Days to Die forums. Just Google it. It took me like a couple of minutes to find a link to it and then join it through Discord. So do be aware of that. But these are the main deals. They're all separated into sections. The framework mods are basically the mods. Everything else runs off of these mods. These are the core mods, your requirements to use the mod pack, basically. This is the UI suite options. These are various UIs. You only want to use one UI at a time. Don't use multiple UIs at a time. So it's defaulted to use Steel UI. If you do not wish to use that, just uncheck all the Steel UI stuff and put on which one you want. There's Cat UI, there's Aurora Giggle Fairies UI, and Backpack. And then if you wish to, you're supposed to be able to turn on due to this page backpacks as long as you turn off any other backpack. It should work, hopefully, with any of the other UI deals. It's just you can't use this backpack mod with another backpack mod from the other UIs. So only use this if you're not going to use any of the other backpack mods. This is the prefab, so it has the descent. The descent is a cave generation type thing. Like there is also the vault pack for the descent. What it does is this generates the caves, and this adds POIs to those caves, and they're Fallout vaults from the game Fallout. If you played Bethesda games like Skyrim, and the other really popular one is the Fallout series. Then we have all these other things. They changed the random world generator for this pack to make it where there are bigger cities, so you don't have to worry about that. If you like playing maps with huge towns and cities and things everywhere, this is the pack for you. So there is a bunch of other singular POI packs. Some of them, there is Compo Pack in here. It's been a little bit modified because it needs a patch to work with what is known as the extraction from Tokarov mod type. These are standard mods. These are like your things like stack sizes increases and stuff like that. There's a knife perk book mod, so now knives have their own perk book, just like clubs and tech mod, tech junkie, pistol Pete, things like that in the game. So now there's a knife perk book mod. There's also a tool perk book mod that allows you to use tools as damage types if you wish to. And there's also one for sledgehammers as well. Um, Little Red, there's a bunch of Little Red Sonia stuff in here. There's various decor mods from her. There's also the ammunition recycling here. Um, there is various other things. There's B-dubs vehicles. There's other vehicle stuff in here as well. Bicycles no longer need the workbench to craft. Um, they added a little thing where you can craft your own electric motor for your bicycle, so you can, you don't have to actually pedal anymore and use your stamina if you wish. You can craft parts, the various parts for things. They do allow you to. There is a deal called Overpowered that allows you to craft legendary parts if you wish to. Crossbow auto reload. Crossbows auto reload is. I was able to get a crossbow from a quest reward. It's pretty fun. Um, there's restore power quest from 2000 to 400 instead of 22 to 0200. So there's more time for restore power quest. Detailed armor descriptions. Um, Disable glitchy zombie animations and stuff. There's the do it yourself helmet light mod. Basically, it takes out the need to use steel. Instead, it uses other things to make a helmet light mod. There's dies expanded in here. There's an elevator mod if you wish. Lots of stuff. Some guns, nerds, and steel stuff is in here. Their weather mod, their decor mod to pick up beautiful bases mod to pick up things and stuff like that. Their 2x2 dew collector is in here. A really fun feature I ran into is the Horns Open Doors mod. In Rebirth, you have to have a certain level of a perk to do this, and it only works at the trader. This goes to anything. You can open doors, you can open gates, and things like that. As long as you got a bicycle from a bicycle up. If you ring your bicycle bell, the door opens up. It's really, really nice feature. There's indoor farming stuff. Um, the 3-slot forge from Kane and stuff like that. Zombie reach adjustment is really great. Like I said, various Little Red Sonia stuff. There you can make the Mega Crush, you can make the Grandpa's Awesome Sauce, Learning Elixir, and stuff like that. In here, more quest, ability to choose more quest. Various OCB stuff, Crooked Deco, Parachute, Plant Grow Info, Map Waypoints, stuff like that. Not Electricity Overhaul. We use a different electricity mod in this pack. You can pick up mines. You can pick up spikes and barbed wire traps. There is a quest area timer where if you leave, you get a timer to return to the quest. So in case you forget to pick up the fetch deal. Quick stacking. Beyond storage is the choice for crafting from containers in here. Various food things to do. Skill point rewards. You can receive a book for a reward, allowing you to get a skill point instead. Like I said, sledgehammer perk books, which is really nice. I like those. One of them is increasing the range of sledgehammers, which is really decent. So it takes a while to get used to, though. There's a sprain healing kit now, the dedicated sprain healing kit. Instead of having to use splints and stuff for sprains, you don't have to take a perk for it anymore. Pretty much everything is sellable. There is some things that are still not sellable, but a lot of things are sellable. The Oak Raven collection is here. So the rock drill, cooking station, cement mixer, power things. That's the power mod in here. Fish farm, beehives, balloons, forges, walkways, farming, and chicken coops. Tool time is the one that allows you to allow you to use tools as kind of like weapons. It's a series of books. These are optional quality of life mods. Like you can have the quick start where you just have to complete the last. You just pop in, do one thing, and then you get the quest to go talk to the trader. You can remove the intro to buried supplies where you got to dig up the first buried supply, which usually has nothing in it. But if you want to do that, there is one called Better Intro Buried Chest. I used it. It does give you a pretty good amount of food and things, so it's really nice. I decided to keep that one myself. Um, there is a screamer alert. It is creepy as hell. I love it. It needs to be base game. This is great. There's also one for wandering hordes when they spawn. I'm loving that one as well. There is glass jars in here. Craftable candy, so you can craft all the skull crushers and stuff like that. Vanilla values plus, so they changed a bunch of the icons for the food. That's what this does. I don't think it changes the food values. It just changes the icon for everything. Skipping the news screen. Weather is real light. What this does, the light version at least, it removes all hidden stats for the armor pieces that give you heat resist and cold resist. Now you have to put in the meshes and the insulated liners to keep cool or hot depending on where you are. It's tedium, but I'm enjoying having it back. There's a dot crosshair. Dyeable is in the game, so this allows dyes to work on your armor and things. Base game it doesn't. Guppy's fire mod and stuff is in here if you wish. I don't personally like it, so I turn it off. There is a self-planting tree thing if you wish. There is various quest mods, but do make sure to read over here under the notes, because there is some things like this one is if you have the mod Blood Moon loot bags mod, the zombies in these quests will be harder. So you do have to be aware of that. Make sure you read all notes. Turn lights on and off in the POI. Very nice. I like it. Immersive crosshair. This one allows the crosshair or dot to be on or off depending on if you have a weapon in your hand or not. It does have the insomnia sleep system. And if you do not wish to use the insomnia system, so basically what the insomnia system does is it allows you to go to a bed, crouch on top of it, and your screen darkens and you start counting sheep. And then after a little bit, you fall asleep and time passes faster. With the way I play, you don't wake up as soon as day breaks. You wake up after a certain amount of time, usually 6 to 8 hours, I think. Do make sure you choose the time length that your day length that you're using. So I decided to do 90-minute days. So I put 90 minutes on there. If you do not wish to do the insomnia system, you can go and do this sleep until dawn deal. It's a lot easier. I'm probably going to use this instead if I do a series. While the insomnia system is kind of cool, I just felt like I just didn't really need it, because the way I play is I play with like short nights and long days. I have my daylight length set to like 22 hours. So there's like only 2 hours a night, because I want to record several videos back to back and I don't want to wait all the time for night to pass, So I might go back to using regular time links on nighttime and just use the sleep until dawn feature personally. There is various deco mods. There's, like I said, GNS's beautiful base mod, armor racks, display cases, Savage Galore, fancy home deco by Little Red Sonia. All those things are off in here. There's also the Christmas thing if you want to turn that on as well. It's not Christmas, so I didn't use it. And then here is the optional overpowered mods. So there is the Oak Raven ammo press that allows you to do efficient ammo production. There is the EFT extraction pack. Now, this is very much up to you if you wish to use it. Basically, it's Escape from Tarkov mod for the game. It just adds ammo. It just adds various um, um, various weapons and ammo, first aid, med injectables, and stuff like that to the game. It's up to you if you wish to use this. Um, it's got a lot of stuff in it. One of the things I think it does is it makes like the helmet light mod uh run off of batteries, and you can get batteries out in the world, AA batteries. But the problem is they run out pretty quickly, and I'm kind of not a fan. So yeah, I don't think I can do anything with that, unfortunately. But I don't. You can just turn it off if you wish to, but I kind of decided to just keep it. There's the Oak Raven Ammo Press EFT and extraction. You have to have this on if you're going um, if you're using this, because it makes Oak Raven work with the um, Escape from Tarkov mod. Izio's all-in-one gun pack is here. The Oak Raven ammo press for Izio is here. This is a modded patch for trader stuff from Compo Pack and Escape from Tarkov, so they can work together. Link belts updated for various belt fed guns. Also, you can use a backpack belt fed from Fed magazine. Beefy bleed stacks of various things. Be it better beefy trader inventory, so they have a lot more stuff. Better Molotovs. Better water coolers and things like that. So a lot of things that make the game easier, I guess you could say. Super repair tools, toilet tanks discovered, so you can get like boiled water, not murky water out of toilets if you wish to try. Um, you can research crafting skill magazine crafting, so you can craft skill magazines and things like that. Crafting legendary perks, like I said earlier. Return quality 6 loot, so you can get quality 6 looted in in-game POIs. Black Wolf's better loot spawns is one of the great ones that allows you to get things like AP and HP ammo and loot, and also get candy out of loot as well. Make quest rewards great again, which is great. Legend perks, I'll show this off in game once we get into it. What this does is it gives you stuff to do as you're leveling up. If you have 10 points into an attribute, say you have level 10 strength, you get to, at level 20, you get to put a point into a legendary perk that gives you 10 extra health, basically. Is kind of what it does. There is also a patch. I turned it off. It's defaulted on. That makes it where you only get 1 perk point per level. The legend perks make you get 2 points per level. I usually play with 3, so. Duriel's more eggs. If you're going to use this mod, you have to disable Oak Raven's egg deal. They don't work together. Better power tools, less grind, so increases the harvest amount of most methods and reduce some resource requirements is nice. Reduce demolition damage. Do not use the FPS no demolishers. There is some kind of conflict that I ran into, and I had to go onto the Discord and talk to FlufferNutterSandwhich about. If you turn this on, I don't know if he's found what the conflict is right now, but if you turn this on in any POI in your world, there will be no zombies. They will be out in the world wandering around and stuff, but in any POI, there will be no zombies whatsoever. So yeah, you could just you can just start a quest, walk into a POI, and just walk around and not have to worry about zombies whatsoever in a POI. So yeah, don't use that one. They're going to remove this going forward. I don't know if they found the conflict or not, but I'm the one who pointed it out to them, I guess. You can start with 10 forge aheads. I might turn that on. This way I can start with the ability to make a workbench. It's kind of nice. There is performance mods, so less grass, pretty grass, brighter wasteland, world lighting tunnel, tuned, and Tech Freaks despawn zombies mod, which makes zombies disappear in just a few seconds. There's also Torch. Do not turn these on unless you have a beefy computer. Torch changes the lighting mod, the lighting of the game to, and it works a lot. It's really really beautiful, but it does take a pretty beefy CPU. The same, well, computer, and the same for the super resolution DLSS mod as well. There is less annoying, slower vultures, so the vultures are slower. I turned that on, of course. And then we have Wandering Horde loot bags. So from my run-in with this mod, what happens is a Wandering Horde spawn. There is a chance that it could be a regular Wandering Horde that you would normally run into in the vanilla game, or it could be one of these mods, this mod's Wandering Hordes. If it's one of this mod's Wandering Hordes, their name, there will be a Wandering Horde tag into their name that's blue. So you will be able to tell really quickly if you look at their name, if you play with the nameplates. And also when you kill them, there is an even greater chance that you will get a loot bag from them. And these loot bags are different. These loot bags are red and they will say Wandering Horde loot bag on them. So that's how you can really tell if you're killing a regular Wandering Horde or the Wandering Horde from the Wandering Horde loot bags mod. There's also one for Blood Moon Horde. They do make the zombies stronger in this. They do have more health than normal, so you do have to be aware of that. I don't really ever play with Blood Moon on, so I don't even turn this mod on. Also, let me turn me off so you can see these. And then FNS's loot all the things, which allows you to loot things like the piles of stuff like the cement bags and stuff like that, so you can loot those out in the world. The water barrels and stuff like that, the beer kegs and all that stuff. So give me just a second and I'm going to load into the game so you can see. I played like about 6 days worth of the game. Haven't experienced any crashes. The only issue I had was with that one where the zombies didn't spawn in POIs, but got that fixed as soon as I was able to talk to FlufferNutterSandwhich here. So give me just a second to load in and I will be right back. So as I was saying, welcome to Smorgasbord. Okay. So welcome to Smorgasbord. So this is Smorgasbord here. I've turned on DM and God mode so I could show you things. So I started down here in this field area here, and there is a trader right here. This is actually Trader Joel. And I started doing quests for him. His first quest took me up here. I made it into my home. It's like a server room, POI type thing. Lots of, if you had a wrench, there's a lot of electronics and mechanical parts in there and stuff. And it's got like a metal fence around it and a gate and everything like that. It's really nice. But when I got to tier 2, Joel started sending me all the way up here. And this was the first one. It was an infestation at this tier 1 POI for passing gas. And when I drove by, I ran into Wrecked over here, who's got who's here. So this is a lot closer than Joel is. So I decided to move up here. He's a lot closer to the city, as you can see. And there is quest, a quest mod that allows you to take more than one quest at a time. I would personally never take more than one tier 2 fetch quest. I mean, a fetch quest at once, because sometimes they can bug out, I've heard. So we don't want to do that. There is zombie. Hi, zombie. So there is zombies in the game. Things like that. This is an Izio weapon, if I'm not mistaken. It's an M45A1. So yeah, and there's a lot more zombie spawn than normal in this. So there's going to be a lot more zombies. I've had spiders just spawn around me and they immediately know where I am. Feral sense is not turned on. It just happens that they always know where I am for some reason. And things like that. I've run into a dire wolf out here and died to it, of course. There is a lot of, as you can see, there's a lot of POIs around, modded POIs. There's the vanilla school. I'm going to go over here to my old place here. So this is the one I started at. This is the Miner Co. by ZZ Tong. ZZ Tong's always got nice places and things like that. So there is the king size bed. For whatever reason, I couldn't pick my bed back up. It wouldn't let me. So I just, creative mode in another bed. And this is what I was talking about. All these servers and things, you can open them up, take the insides out. There's usually scrap polymers, but there could also be electronic parts, mechanical parts, and then you can wrench them down if you want. So there's a lot of stuff in here. The light mod allows you to turn lights on and off. If you just hit E and then hit escape, it allows you to turn them on. I don't know why the lights don't stay on all the time. They don't. Sometimes they turn off. Here's another deal of server stuff. Things like that. Here's all of my old storage and my campfire and stuff like that. Let me go out over this way. There's the calm in, the normal calm in. And this is the Trader gas station POI. I haven't run into anybody else in here. It's always been Joel whenever I was testing things out. So it's always been Joel.
It is a very wise decision. Howdy, partner.
This is what their inventory looks like. Every one of them has this hazmat schematic, I think, because the wasteland is irradiated. There is also irradiated food, irradiated stuff that you can cook to help you with radiation and stuff like that. Wow, there's a lot of forge aheads here. I can't afford them all. How many can I afford? Give me that.
You are now my favorite customer of the day.
But like I said, look, there's like 2 of them just showed up right here. There's a lot more zombies than normal. So yeah. There is some, as you can see. Now, I don't think it was this POI that did this to the world. There's some bad things happening with the spawning of POIs. I think it was this thing. I don't know why it spawned like this, but it did. This is a, what is this called? The Figure 8 by Stallion Den. Yeah, I have no idea why this thing spawned like this. The road just cuts underneath the thing, and you can't actually ride under this on a bike or anything. You just bonk your head. It doesn't allow you to. And also then it comes to this part. Everything falls in. I hope I'm going to get away from that. Hopefully it doesn't hopefully it doesn't crash the game with all that falling in. So yeah, there's still some issues every now and then. So that's an issue with the RWG generation, the random world generation. Things like that. This is just something I did. This is like the regular POI, comes with 7 days to die. Huh. I put all this barbed wire and stuff up. I just created it in use the creative mode to get this in because I just wanted to see what it looked like and everything. I wasn't planning on continuing this world. I just modified this so I could put things in. So there's my forge and stuff. I'm gonna put. Planning to put all my crafting stuff over here. Off in here is where all the storage is, and the garage for vehicles and stuff. We can open and close the door here, but we can also get on our bike. Let me do it this way. Turn around here. And then we can just honk our horn and it opens up for us. Press it again and closes it. And then we can open the doors, close the doors, and just go. And we can head over to Rex, do the same thing, let us in. Close it. And we can go into Rex if we wish to. You can also use his doors. And do that as well. So it's really nice being able to do that. It allowed me to do something like this of the doors and stuff and the barbed wire. Really gave me a lot more ideas of what to do. Things like that. This mace in my hand is from Izario's mod as well. It's a tier 4, which is basically like kind of like legendary in Izio's pack. Found it off in a gun safe in one of the POIs over that way. It was a POI that was kind of like a mini mall type area that allowed you to, and one of them was a shotgun messiah that had a gun safe in it, and this was off in it. That's how I got it. Freaking awesome what it is. Does a lot of damage. It's also got it's a two-handed spike mace, merge light and power attack in one. That's why I swing it and then I have it over this shoulder and then I swing it again and I can swing it again. You can right click to block but you have to repair it with the advanced repair kit, which is steel. I've gotten some steel because I've taken some things apart and a legendary part as well to repair it because it's technically a legendary item. And it scraps 2 sledgehammer parts only. Does have a lot of durability and stuff like that. It's really nice. I pretty much can one-shot everything with that. But there is a lot more stuff here. Let me show you my loot so you can see. So I've got a Tarkov deal. I don't think I have everything in the correct deal, but there's a TT-33 pistol, automatic version, an STM-9, a PP-9 Clin, some gunpowder Eagle, a WD-40, Izios. I just got my vanilla stuff in there. This is all the ammo that I've gotten that is there. And then here's all the other ammo stuff. And then there's the TP200 TNT bricks for making TNT if you want to. I've gotten all this stuff. These are the mods. There is some mods for the stuff. The P90 65 round magazine increases your total magazine size to 65. You have 15% more reload time and 16 worse hip fire accuracy. And it's only compatible with the P90. Then there's some sound suppressor for an UMP45. So various stuff I just haven't found. Armor is, I think, vanilla armor. It just it's I think all the set bonuses and the bonus here for each individual piece is all the This is what the vehicle parts look like. These are the lead car batteries. I think this is Oak Raven stuff, or it could be B-dubs. And this is the headlight. Um, this is all the material stuff. This is what I was talking about. These batteries go into your headlight lamp. So it does have a bar and it goes down. And if you leave it on, it can flicker in and out, and it will eventually glitch and turn itself off, even though the battery hasn't run out. This is what the food looks like in this mod pack. This is that mod that changes the food icons. So this is the lamb rations. This is the beef rations, chicken rations. There is chicks. This is what you use to put into a coop from the Oak Raven coop deal. There is cans of white salt. There's wild wheat. This is the irradiated meat. What you use the irradiated meat for is to make the radiation drinks. You can make it in a campfire, but I think you need a beaker, and I don't have one. Drinks look different. This is your beer, your coffee, your goldenrod tea, your mega crushes, your murky water, your regular water, red tea, yucca juice, a yucca juice smoothie. There is snowballs you can get. This is a vegetable stew, so it's basically a soup in a jar. And then here's pure mineral water. Farming, there is the queen bees you need to get from hives out in the world, so you can make your own hives. And then the various seeds. You can find super corn just out in the world. This is all the various medical things. This is the vanilla Grandpa's Awesome Sauce. It just looks different because of the icon mod. Sorry about that. Needed a drink. Disposable syringes, pile of meds. One of the things I've noticed is the first aid bandages here. They take, you do not make them with bandages and aloe cream. You make them from pile of meds. That's pretty much it. There. Right in this tier 4 POI that was next to my home. Yeah, kind of not interested. Thank you. These are the injectors from the Tarkov mod, I think. Anything compatibility, anything besides adrenaline is deady. So if you use one of these, while this is going, you only want to use something that is compatible with adrenaline, because that's what this is. It can be very negative to lethal effects, so you can kill yourselves with this stuff. But it does, this one does recoil control, enhanced gun handling. This one gives you quick movement. And this one is compatibility for this or this. The morphine injector, increasing incoming damage allows you fight through injuries. Adrenaline. And then this is also adrenaline. Your maximum health is decreased, but your health regeneration is significantly boosted. And then there's the plaster cast. This is the jar of honey. You don't get jars of honey from stumps. You get the honeycombs, which you can turn into jars of honey, but you can also get jars of honey from loot. Honeycombs only give you 1% cure of infection. These still give you 5%. This herbal antibiotic is still in the game that gives you 10%, and then the antibiotics give you 25%. Painkillers. This is a regenerative injector. This is Tramadol compatibility only. These sedatives are from the Insomnia mod. And the stimulants are also from the Insomnia mod. This SURV 12 field surgical kit recovers 10 HP, lost HP and stamina. While you're recovering, it doesn't give you anything in here. probably not completed yet. And then this is the Tramadol Simulant Injector. This down here is another one. This is the individual first aid kit. Can heal your wounds, but can't heal your soul. It gives you 90 HP, but it heals at a slower HP over time than like the regular med kit from vanilla does. I haven't tried one of these to see if they still do the exact same thing or not. The exact same timing, or if they changed the timing of the mod. This is disease resist. Here's some saline solution for crafting things. This is canister with purified water. You can't drink this. You can only use it to craft with. So this makes you this, which makes you this thing here, which has no description of what it does. There's a lot of that. The Escape from Tarkov mod, if it's the one I think it is, has not been completed yet. They're still working on everything and stuff like that, and they've been delayed by real life things. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It showed off the vehicle stuff, showed off the gear, showed off the mod, showed off the ammo. I showed off the miscellaneous stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much it there. There are some various things I guess I could show you. Like, there's a lot of POIs out in the world, as you can see, and this is like the random world generation here. So as you can see, it's a pretty big city and stuff like that. You can see there's the snow biome up there. There's a desert over there. And all that stuff. And there's another town over there. All right. Well, like I said, I'm thinking about doing a series on this one. Not totally sure yet. There's a couple of things I want to check out still, but we'll see. So yeah, I want to thank everybody for watching this little peek here. It's over an hour long, unfortunately, but I needed to show y'all this because this looks fun. So y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world.